Do you got soul? I do. My name's Greg. You're watching How to Play Paintball. All right, guys, so it is the off season. This is another giveaway I'm going to be doing, so make sure that you stay tuned and watch through the video to see how you can enter for the giveaway. There's going to be 2 winners for this one, by the way. This is actually a company I had reached out to before World Cup and been kind of testing out their products, seeing is this even something that'd be good for paintball? Is this something that would be good for just exercise in general? And legitimately, I do like their product, and that is the Z-Liner. So this is something that maybe you've seen on Facebook or maybe on Instagram. And it's an insole, but there's just some cool stuff that they've done with this that I've tried other insoles. I've tried other ones that are probably more expensive than this one, honestly. And this one is legitimately a good insole, and it's something that I think is going to last a long time. I've had it in my cleats before our World Cup practices and forgot that they were on. So I want to talk a little bit more about the specifics about this, and then talk about how it is that you can actually go ahead and enter to win your own Z-Liner. And also, I'm going to have a code a little bit later on how you can get 15% off. And so let's say you don't win, or maybe you want to buy more because you like them so much. Maybe you even want to use these for work. I don't know. If you're on your feet a lot, it might be good to go ahead and grab these. So let's go into some of the specifics about them, and then I'll talk about how you can go ahead and enter that giveaway. So first and foremost, they're pretty robust. I mean, I've actually had this one. I literally just went running on it today, and I've been using this one for, I want to say it's been about a month now, a month and a half, and it still looks pretty new. I think I saw one little mark, and that might even just be some lint from my socks. But yeah, I mean, legitimately, it's a very good product. It's something that it's not going to break the bank, and it's going to be something that they have a lot of cool things in here. So first and foremost is just how breathable it is. I sweat a lot, so having something that's going to be able to help with kind of helping pull that or getting that moisture away from my foot. So another thing that's really great with these is that they are machine washable. It's not like you have to do some weird specialty, I don't know, some weird system that you have to use to clean them. You literally, they have a video of some guy like squeezing ketchup and mustard and all this stuff and like rubbing it into it and then throwing it in the wash, and it comes out just fine. So that's really nice, honestly, because let's face it, it usually is going to rain at a paintball event. It's usually how it goes, is that there's going to be some sort of moisture. Let's say you get some mud in your cleats or, just something like that. It's good to be able to have something that you can take out, wash, and it's going to be good. It's going to be able to withstand the elements and be able to still help you out. So the first time, like any other insert, honestly, it might feel a little bit funky the first time, but I think once I started running in these, it felt fine. Even when I started playing in them, it kind of conforms to your foot a little bit. So there is a little bit of this section here and a little bit on where the heel is. So it's going to come a little bit thicker in this part right here. So it's going to help with a little bit of arch support. I do have plantar fasciitis. At times I can have it where it can hurt to run or, things like that. So I have like a massage gun, percussion gun, whatever it is that you want to call it, to be able to work that out, foam rolling, all of that. But to have something that also is going to help give just that little bit more support is really, really nice. So it's not a huge amount of support. So if you do need to have something where it's like super high up, let's say that your arches are really, really high, you can see that this one isn't super, super high. I can do it from this side too. So you can see that it's not going to be this incredibly high arch support, but for me, I felt like it's been really, really good, and I legitimately like these. So like I mentioned, I sweat a lot, so it's good. I mean, actually, I never even thought to do a sniff test, and I can't smell anything, and that's saying something, because again, ask my wife how much I sweat when I work out. It can be kind of gross. I've literally had it where my cleats are maybe in the summertime, or if it's just super hot that practice or that event, where my cleats, if I move them, this is gross, I'm sorry, but when I move my foot, it'll actually, like, the sweat will come up through the top part of the cleat. It's kind of gross. So having something that is antibacterial is going to be really, really great, and is going to be kind of working in conjunction with just that breathability. And I'll put up another video around here just showing how it's almost transparent. It's kind of translucent where you can see through it. So there's a lot of breathability that's going to be able to work through these. This isn't even something that the company had mentioned, because I'd asked them what's some like kind of pertinent information that you would want me to share. They didn't even bring this up, but just this honeycomb, I'm hoping that you guys can see this well. This honeycomb design that they have, I don't know what it is, but it almost feels like it's massaging your foot a little bit. Again, like I said, I can get plantar fasciitis. I can have it where it can be kind of difficult to continue a long run or longer workouts. And this is something that, I mean, I'm thinking about our practices. I mean, we went and played the Virginia Pro Exhibition, and I had these in there. I had them in for another practice. And also when we practiced the Ironmen, the Russians, and CEP before World Cup, I used them at World Cup. And it really does help. I mean, it was something that was really nice to have in there that I forget that they're in there, and something that I found has been a really good benefit to me. But something that is cool is just, I think it might be because of this kind of honeycomb design, it helps with returning energy back. So it's going to help to absorb some of the energy and kind of return it back. So when you're running, especially in paintball, you need to be able to have that real quick burst. It's something that it's just comfortable. It's really all I can say about it. Another really cool thing about this is, and you're not gonna be able to see this, but this bottom section here is kind of, I don't want to say sticky, it's kind of tactile, if that makes sense. So it's not like your hand is going to stick to it, but when it's in your shoe or in your cleat, it's going to help with having that good stability. So that way, when you go to make cuts, I mean, especially, you know, let's say it's one of those layouts where you have to like dive out to the corner and then dive immediately into the next section, or maybe you play the snake and you have to dive in and then you have that chance to move forward. You need to take that or else you're going to miss it. It helps having something that's going to be able to not slip in your cleat. So this is a really cool idea that they have in there. It's just having that balance of it's not sticky, but it's still kind of tactile. And I don't know any other way to describe it other than that. All right, so maybe you want to win your very own pair. Z-Liner is nice enough to say, yeah, you can have 2 winners. So I'm going to be picking the winner. I'll put it around here somewhere on the screen, exactly what day and around what time I'll be picking the winner. So the steps that you're going to need to take, first is you make sure that you like this video. Second, make sure that you put a comment down below of what is the cleat or shoe that you're going to be putting your Z-Liner into. What's the one that you think it's going to help to make it that much better? Like, I love my Under Armour highlights. So tell me what it is that you would be putting your Z-Liner into. Maybe it's even for work. I'm not going to knock you for that one. These are comfy. So once you get all of that done, go ahead and send an email. So you can go ahead and put Z-Liner giveaway in the subject line of the email and just put in the actual body of the email your screen name for YouTube. So that way when I go through to pick the winner, I can just email you directly. You don't have to put your email out onto YouTube because there's some weird people out there that are gonna like sell your data. So good luck to those that are looking to win. The other thing is, let's say that even if you win, doesn't matter. You have 5 different shoes that you want to put these into. If you use Montalvo00, and I'll put the code down here, Montalvo00 on their website, you're going to get 15% off your order. So thank you so much to Z-Liner for providing such a great product. It's really awesome to see a company that is willing to, one, take a chance on paintball. That's always really cool for them to do something like that. But to have a product that isn't going to break the bank, one, but also works. It's really nice to have someone that is actually a legitimately good company. So thank you to them. Good luck to those that are entering the contest. Again, I'll email the winners once those are chosen. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. But as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.